YouTube, how the fudge you doing? It's your boy brandonswims, and welcome to a brand new playthrough that we're starting over here on this channel. Today, we're going to be starting Dark Souls 2. If you guys have missed it, on Twitch, I've been streaming Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne. We've completed all three of those games, and I thought, let's bring Dark Souls 2 to the YouTube channel to give those people that don't have an opportunity to come watch the streams, to watch the Dark Souls playthrough. So, this is something I promised when I very first started YouTube, and I'm finally getting around to it. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, I'm live there 5 days a week. I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm live at 7 p.m. And on the weekends, I usually try to be live on Saturday by noon. So, without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to get right into this game. We're going to be playing as a sorcerer. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get right into it.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
What an intro that is. I love that intro so much. So after doing that, this is where we ended up. We are going to begin in a place called Things Betwixt. And as you'll see, we are what is called hollow, and we'll learn just a little bit more about what being hollow means here in just a couple of minutes. So like I said, we are going to be playing through this as a sorcerer. The other 2 times that I have played this game, I've played through as a kind of a melee character with a sword and shield. And I wanted to kind of switch it up and not make that our primary focus and work on something with like just a little bit of difference to it. So we're going to be doing a sorcerer, and I'm super excited because I haven't played through as a sorcerer on any of the other playthroughs at all. Dark Souls 1, melee. Dark Souls 3, we did a melee character. In Bloodborne, you don't really get the option for magic until later on in the game. So I'm super excited to play this as a sorcerer. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna run down here and we're gonna grab the silky stone, the small, smooth, and silky stone, and we'll use that here in just a little bit, and I'll show you guys what it's gonna do for us. All right, so we're gonna go in here, and I'll let this play out for you.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse.
It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
I know what my name is. My name is Brandon. Brandon Swims. Alright, so we're gonna start this playthrough, and we're gonna recall our name.
At least you know your own name.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, so like I said, sorcerer, we're not going to go too far into it. We're going to use the bonfire aesthetic as our gift, and you guys will learn why just a little bit later. I'm not going to do any other customization here. Usually I will go through and do hair and face and body and all that. But we're just going to be the default character.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
We will lose our souls over and over again because it's Dark Souls, and that's just how the game works. So we are going to go up here, we're going to open this chest and get another human effigy. What the human effigy does is if you die, you become hollow and you start to look like the character that we loaded in the game as. And now we've got some customization to us and we have a human model. So when you die, you will actually turn hollow again and be green. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to turn back into a human being. And it allows you to... I didn't want to do that. It allows you to be able to be summoned, or to summon people in, and just make the game so you don't have a detriment to your health. Because if you die continuously, what it'll do is it will take your health bar down up at the top little by little. So you may have noticed when we spawned in, our health looked a little weird. The bar looked strange. That's why. So we're going to go through the tutorial area and work our way through here. I'm going to use the casting because it is very useful in the beginning part of this. It makes it easy to deal with enemies that are kind of at a range, especially since we're not doing sword and shield. So it just allows us to have that little bit of ability to kind of play back and not have to rush up onto everything, because this game is very bad about overwhelming with mobs. So we're just going to work our way through the tutorial area here and pick up the items that we encounter. Like here, it's a dagger. So if I wasn't already a sorcerer, that is an opportunity for us to put on a second dagger, so we can dual wield daggers, or like a dagger and a long sword. So it gives you a little bit of variety, and I really like that about the Dark Souls game, is that you can start however, and you can mold a character into what you want it to be. So say I decide I don't want to be a sorcerer anymore, I can build it so that with points into different skills, we can become that melee build that we traditionally play as. So we're going to run up here, we're going to grab this item, which is a life gem, and what life gems do is if you take damage, you can use those instead of burning your Estus flasks. They're very, very useful in the beginning part of this game. So I was talking to you guys about the silky stone. What we're going to do, we're going to leave this, and so we've given it to them, and they have given us a gift. And so in exchange for that, they've given us a faint stone. So if you bring them the stones, they will give you different gifts in exchange for them. And I think there's also other items that you can drop to them for things. Like you can get human effigies and different stuff like that too. So we're gonna drop down here, and we're going to make our way through the fog here onto the next area of the tutorial. All right, so it looks like there are a couple enemies here. Looks like there's one here. And there's one dude just big chilling back here. So we're gonna take them out, and then we're gonna do something that I like a lot in this game. And I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, I reset my my jump to B because traditionally it's set to left stick, and that is a bit challenging to try to manage. To remember to click that down. So as you can see, B makes it just a tad bit easier, and we're actually gonna climb up this ladder here. And climb. And we are going to come up to the top here. And if you look down here, there's a gentleman there. And what we can do is we can fall and we can plunge attack. And if we had a melee build with like a longsword or something, we might do just a tad bit more damage. So it makes it fun because you can plunge down like you can in Dark Souls 1 when you fight the Taurus demon. You just plunge onto him and just destroy him. So we're gonna make our way through here. We're gonna grab the cracked red eye orbs. What those do are those are an item that you can use to invade other players and experience PvP activity. So down there is a man that's kind of been frozen in stone almost. So he's become a statue, and what you can do is there are what are called I think they're called branches of yore, and you can use those. And what that does is that'll make those statues human again and allow you to interact with them. Some of them are NPCs that you can interact with. Other ones are just enemies that allow you to access different areas. And that area is actually an area where you can go to swap genders of your characters. Say you want to play as a female instead of a male, and you want to change that, you can go down there, and there's like a little sarcophagus tomb that you can lay in, and that allows you to do that. So we're gonna just drop down here, and we're gonna grab an item that's very important as a caster. We are going to grab the binoculars, and what the binoculars allow us to do are, if we put them on and we look, we have the ability to now kind of see further where we're casting. So say we are too far away from an enemy and we can't lock onto them, what we can do is we can use the binoculars to help kind of guide where our casting goes. So what we're gonna do is we are going to make our way down, and we're going to speak to this lady here after we use our souls, because speaking to her allows us to level up. So we're going to talk to her, we're going to get the Estus class, we're going to level up, and that's what we're going to call it. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to put a point into.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
So she has given us the Estus flask, and what the Estus flask is a little orange juice, basically, that allows us to drink and receive a certain amount of our
He who
health.
made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may level up by the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Alright, so we are going to
once you
talk to her, and we're just going to try to level up. So basically, talking to her allows us to level up, and we're going to put our first point into attunement to get 2 casting slots, which will increase the amount of spells that we can have on at once. So we can have Soul Arrow, and then once we find it, Great Soul Arrow. So, without further ado, this is the introduction to the Dark Souls series. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I hope to see you guys on the next episode. Give that a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you're new here, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.